Hey team, thanks for these great improvements.
Hey everyone, Robert here at the end of the finishing line, and we had an air leak on this line. We got it in there, good to go. Everything's working.
Hey team, these have been sitting here forever, and they're for the lean cave over there, and they've just been left here for, I think, since we were working on that puppy. Could I get a volunteer for somebody to get that over there so we can get started on it someday? Thank you.
Buenos días, equipo. Hoy hicimos lo que fue esta mejora.
How was it like before? It was here.
Donde estaba primeramente acá el teclado, se hacía más complicado, así que decidimos ponerlo acá.
All right, so Traven and I went through what we have here. We have some specialty ones that were for jobs, and now we have some that we do use all the time. And then we have, again, specialty ones for jobs that are in the past. And we have, obviously, a whole bunch of bowls that don't have any of these. So we're going to start by making templates for, like these for every bowl, and then we are going to train off of them, and then we're going to sort out ones that were for specialty jobs, keep them but sort them out, and then create a home that's easy at the station where the setting is being done. So that's our plan.
Good morning everyone. So Eddie and I moved the bottom shelf so we can lower these so we have more room to put the other two savers from upstairs on the shelf.
Good morning over here in track and field, James Bond. We did get a second bin up here for the catalyst line. We're going to try to grab a smaller bin for the material hose because that doesn't fit up here where it should go. We had a chaos down here, a lot of waste for the cups. When I pulled down the box from the bucket sleeves, I trimmed it a little bit so it can fit in there for now, so we understand a box goes there. A box needed to get in there, so we understand that these need to quit getting piled up in there. Took out the coat that was in there. Once these last 1, 2, 3, 4 get burned up, we'll turn in that Kanban card. We know that once those are burned up, we can go to this box. And then we get a real box that goes there so it looks a little bit better. And we still have our barrels that we have to go through and figure out the best way to home them. Right now we came up with this. It's a little bit better shape for the 55, but don't know if that works. Our idea is to come up with some kind of a washer or something with a hole in it that you can actually hook this in. We actually don't have a drill bit big enough to make that hole big enough. But we thought about something we can slide it over the bolts. They all have big bolts, and the Kanban can be right there. So once you remove it to pull the bolt, to loosen the bolt or pull the top off, that triggers you to turn into Kanban. I think that's pretty cool. Haven't figured out how to make that happen yet. And then switch out the label here, or have a label on by each gun for what color they're supposed to be. And we also have the buckets that we have lost a home. We were in a good place, but now we're kind of lost on where the buckets are going to go. And then we have this guy right here yet to work with and work on. Little progress, not a lot, but we are getting better.
Hey team, made a quick improvement. I changed this to measures scheduled or not reviewed yet, because technically these are to measure, and then we had this as measured, but usually once they're measured, they're over here because we review them. And so these are and typically when we schedule one, we put it here. So I changed that, and I'm going to move over the ones that are scheduled.
Good morning, guys. So this bar right here was stuck to the Tiverian, and it broke the panel. I think the main culprit was because right on this 45, it was gouged to the hex. So
what I did was I took some sandpaper, sanded it down nice and smooth so there wasn't any more gouges on the 45-degree angle, and then re-waxed it. So I left it better than I thought.
So bus on off today, but that started working on that. Got an update, got an update, got an update, got an update. No update on the UV lights. Kind of taking a look. This is using UV light right here. Don't quite see where the home is for a UV light here. But let's go take a look over here at what they're working on. There's one of the things that, you know, what work in one place might work in another. So maybe we have an opportunity here to make some improvements. That's what's awesome. So the improvements set in item 1. The UV light is currently just sitting on the back. So that's where that's stored here. Here it's stored in a little. I think what they're trying to do is come up with a standard